And welcome back, everyone, to episode 36 of the Sports Coverage Podcast. My name is Andrew, and as always, I'm alongside my co-host Vince. And we get to welcome back our second three-timer now guest on the podcast. We get to welcome back Dylan, and this is the first time that Dylan is going to be on with Vince. So we have a lot of fun stuff to talk about today, and as we were preparing for this, we realized that this is actually a incredibly jam-packed episode. So, as always, we're going to get started with the NFL. So, I've said this last couple weeks over and over, but it's the NFL offseason, free agency, there's trades, stuff going on. But we talked about Josh Allen, who got franchise tagged a couple weeks ago by the Jaguars. He signed a 5-year, $150 million deal with the Jags to stay with them long term and for a lot of money. So I'll ask each of you, and Vince, if you want to go first, just what do you think of this deal in general?
I think it was a good deal, and I had saw this on social media when it first came out, and I think like we said this even with Jack on the podcast that the Jaguars were going to probably pursue keeping Josh Allen and down in Florida. So I like the move by the Jaguars. I think it was the right deal. It had to be done, and yeah, I think it was good all around.
Yeah. What about you, Dylan?
Yeah, I agree. 5 years, 150 for one of the top ends in the league, linebackers. He's gonna make a change on the defense. He's always been a problem for opposing offenses. So I think good deal from the Jaguars.
Yeah, and we've seen it in the last couple years that the franchise tag is an issue, especially for these big players who really want these big contracts instead of getting stuck on a tag for maybe years on end. So I think that this is definitely a good move for the Jags to make and try to extend this offer. We saw it with Jonathan Taylor last year. They just kind of gave him that offer after he didn't really want to play for a while. So I think that in general, getting out of like a franchise tag situation is good for any team. Next up, the Browns have agreed to a restricted contract with star running back Nick Chubb. So we know Nick Chubb has that injury history. He got injured this year, got injured a couple of years ago as well. So we're looking at it for how are the Browns now benefiting from a contract like this if he ends up getting injured again or his injuries persist from the last couple of years.
Well, look, I don't really know. I mean, I get it that the Browns, would want to keep, their star running back in Cleveland, but injuries has always been a problem in Nick Chubb's career, and it comes from college. And we said this even during the NFL season, Andrew, when he suffered that gruesome injury, that knee injury, and we were saying, what are the Browns going to do? And they found, a lot of resolutions to their running back core throughout the season. And, as much as they like the deal, I think that they found a lot of, again, resolutions to their offense, especially the running back. So, again, I like it, but I don't know if Nick Chubb going forward the next couple of years can still be the number one guy for this offense. And I'm not saying, I know it's a kind of a hot take, but, with his injury history, I'm just asking you, Andrew, and yeah, Dylan, you too. Do you guys think that Nick Chubb will be here for a long time, even with his injuries?
So I completely
Dylan,
disagree
yeah.
with your take on Nick Chubb. I think that when he's healthy, yes, I understand injuries is a very big liability with him. But when he's healthy, I have him top 2, top 3 running backs in the league. He was probably on pace for number 2 besides Christian McCaffrey until he went down with that injury. And he hasn't had one of these gruesome season-ending injuries a lot. And I just think for someone who's a star running back, and the running back, they're dwindling down. It's more like the contracts are getting harder to come by. Running backs want to play for the good teams, but they're taking money, they're lowering their money just to play for the better teams. Someone like the Browns, they need to keep Nick Chubb because he is their key piece on offense. And even if it comes with the liabilities on injuries, I think that this deal had to be done, and Nick Chubb has to be a long-term factor on the Browns.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that he has to. Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree. I think he needs to stay, but I just don't know if he can still. I'm saying, wait, Andrew, do you know how old he is? Let me just see this because depending on how old he is,
I
would
just had
say
it
I want to say it's
pulled up.
I'd say
I want to say
27.
something like 26.
He is
26,
28.
27.
28. Okay, well,
Ooh.
I mean, think about it. Maybe 3, 4 years. You think he can still be a dominant running back in this league, Dylan? I mean, I would. I'm personally
I
thinking
think
he's not. I think there's going to be a lot of
I
better running backs coming into the league until then.
think his play style is just something that it's kind of unique in my opinion. He's an agile, fast, speedy running back, but who can also like kind of use that Derrick Henry type mode, like the just bulldoze through the defenders, like truck them, stiff arm. He has both
Yeah, I'm
game.
just
He
gonna
has
say this
both.
right now. I'm just gonna say this right now, and I know the draft is what 2 weeks from now. Frank Gore Jr. is gonna be better than Nick Chubb.
That's like the worst take ever. Southern Miss University, I want to say, is where he went to.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, and
playing
he's
against
good,
these
and he's
like
good, and he's good, and he's good. Have you seen his highlights? Whoever team picks him up, they're
who's
gonna.
he?
Hey, Giants. I don't know.
Who's he
That's
playing against? He's
crazy.
playing against these lower. I want to say he's like Conference USA, something like that. I mean, if they
That does not
put
matter.
Frank Gore
That
in
does
like
not
the
matter.
put Frank Gore Jr. in the Big Ten, the SEC,
Have you
he's not
seen?
putting up the stat
Have
lines
you
he's putting up.
seen this man in Florida high school football? He's a dog.
He's a dog, but
It
like
is Conference
A
USA,
better
by
than
dog.
the
Nick
way.
Chubb.
Just
Conference
for
I
USA.
don't care if it's Conference
Better than
USA.
Nick Chubb?
Have you
No.
seen this man in high school? Have you seen this man in high school? Nick Chubb in college dealt with injuries. As much as I think I personally think that Nick Chubb is I don't know. I just don't think he's
where is he
capable enough to
projected
be.
for?
He's projected for a very
Um,
late pick,
hmm,
but
I think a fourth,
as
fifth. But there's a
yeah,
reason he didn't get recruited highly. If he was, since there's two factors. If he was a really good player in high school and he's a son of a former star football running back, he would
Hall
get
of
offers,
Fame.
but he's clearly not the greatest Hall of Fame. Exactly. He's clearly not a great, he was
Well,
clearly not a great player coming out of
he
high school to be going
he
to
obviously
Southern
went
Miss.
he went there on purpose. He chose to go there. Like that wasn't
If
he
he had
had
a,
he had better offers. I could have sworn he had an
he
offer from
wouldn't,
Miami. He had an offer from Miami.
he
Let
wouldn't
me
get,
see this.
he wouldn't get playing time. He
Yeah, he
wouldn't get
would.
playing time on Miami.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yes he
besides the
would
point.
from
I
Miami.
think that's besides the point. I think Nick Chubb is someone that the Browns need to resign. I don't see Frank Gore Jr. being better than Nick Chubb. It's just his play style is just something unique, and I think that he's shown and he's proved to the everyone watching the NFL that he
they
can.
basically have the exact same play style.
Well, yeah, but I think
Except
They're
Nick
both
Chubb
big.
is
They both fast.
experience.
right, which is a good formula for running back. But I agree with Dylan. I don't know if saying that he's immediately going to be better than a completely healthy Nick Chubb.
All right,
is.
wait, hold on. Just to prove my point here, he had an offer from the University of Miami, Kentucky, who they've had good running backs in the past. Chattanooga, they're not good. FAU, not good at football, and Southern. He obviously ended up going to Southern Miss, but he had an offer from Miami,
So
and that's pretty huge. I don't want to. I mean, you like Rutgers. Obviously, you wouldn't know anything about big time colleges, but
Oh,
hey,
I
Rutgers beat
mean,
Miami in the bowl game, so I think
I don't.
Miami
That
in
does not matter.
Kentucky.
That does not matter. You want to talk about all time? You, there's no one better than the 2001 Canes. I'm just gonna say that. Do you even have like an all time
2001 is
team?
23 years ago.
All right.
2001 is 23 years ago.
And you have an all.
Frank Gore would not be a starting running back on the current Miami Hurricanes team.
That is the. I don't care. Bro, well, he would be a star if he went to committed to Miami, he would still be up there. He would still be playing for the. He would be a starter. He would be a starter.
All I'm saying is, all I'm saying that there's a reason he's at Southern Miss.
all right. Let's table this conversation for now. And were we talking about Nick Chubb? Right. Okay. So yeah, reworked his contract. And we'll see what happens from there, especially with his injury concerns. Next up, Brandon Ayuk has unfollowed the 49ers amid contract extension and trade stuff or whatever. So do we have any predictions on a new prediction or just kind of an outcome of this? Because it currently seems like he does not want to be returning to the San Francisco 49ers.
I totally think he will leave. it just a matter. It depends on where, but I do think he will end up going to the Raiders. Hear me out. They've had a lot of issues over the course of the last 2 years, and look, Dylan, you're giving me a little not a good face, but it's true. He can pair up with his former quarterback back at ASU with Jaden Daniels, and if Jaden Daniels, I'm not saying he's gonna drop. I'm saying that the Raiders will trade up, and they're gonna go up in the draft class. Again, my mock draft will come out next week, but God knows what will happen next week. But if that does happen, the Raiders will get Jaden Daniels, and they will pair him back with his former receiver back at ASU at Arizona State University. So it just depends, but I do think that getting Brandon Ayuk will definitely help this Raiders team. So I think that's personally where I think he will better fit. Obviously staying on the West Coast is perfect. So yeah.
I do agree that he might be leaving the 49ers. Unfollowing teams, I feel like players just do this out of like drama. The whole NFL thing is all like a money thing, marketing. But like, I don't think he's going to go to the Raiders only because the follow from the 49ers to a team, he's such a high level wide receiver, one, wide receiver, two, that I know he wants to be the star receiver on a team. But if he wants the best for him, I think he can get a similar contract through the Raiders from to being like a wide receiver two on a really good team, a team that's like supposed to contend this year. This is just random. I haven't really looked into this, but someone like the Chiefs, someone who has, when I say like they don't have a stacked receiver core, but someone who fits in perfectly with that team. And I think that he has no connection with Mahomes, but Mahomes makes receivers good.
Where's this money coming from? They should be focusing on a new
So I
stadium,
mean,
not getting another receiver. And I don't want to talk about Rasheed Rice. They did not.
Rasheed Rice,
Just stick
exactly.
with the rugby. Just stick with the rugby, dude. Just stick with the rugby,
Under
dude.
he's under a case with the police. Like there's no like guarantee that he's even going to play day one of the NFL season.
Yeah. So
Like,
hold on. Let me ask you something. So you're telling me that, and knowing this from preference, and obviously, I mean, you wouldn't know anything about the sunny beaches, the hot, the warm. You think that Brandon Ayuk wants to go leave from sunny California to the winters of Kansas City or whatever? You really think that he wants to do that? It also matters about where he wants to live, and I don't think he would want to go to
Well, so Dylan, I have a
Kansas
question.
City.
What are the Chiefs going to give up for him? What are their trade pieces?
I know I don't.
God
It could
knows.
be. I don't. See, that's like I'm just throwing out teams here. Like I haven't done my research on Brandon Ayuk. Like I can see the whole Jaden Daniels thing playing out, but like that's like a lot of steps that have to lead up to it. And if they go and just draft him, like what if there's no guarantee that Brandon Ayuk goes? Brandon Ayuk. I mean, this whole entire thing, no one even knows if he's leaving the 49ers. This could all be a mistake. This could all be like a little dramatic scenario by the NFL.
Well,
But I'm saying that like
well,
I
I
understand you're
mean,
talking about the warm weather, the changing there, but like
I mean, we
you
just
gotta
well,
you
we
gotta
just saw
realize
that.
that
Hold
he wants to
on.
win
We
games.
just saw this a week ago. With Stephon Diggs unfollowing the Bills. He did not, he unfollowed everyone. Look where he end up now. So honestly,
Yeah, I see your reasoning here.
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like there's no way in my mind he does not like. I mean, obviously, I know we both agree on one thing that he will be leaving the 49ers. It just depends where.
Yeah, and I just see it being a team that I just see it being a team that is going to be contending this next year.
Yeah, I think that he's going to want to be. I agree. Like, you can't go from the 49ers to a random team that might not be like contending or whatever. I agree with what Dylan's saying, but I guess I agree with Vince, but I don't think any team is out of the question right now. I think if you're looking at Brandon Ayuk, he fits in a lot of places, and teams always need
The Dolphins.
receivers, and
No,
I think
I'm
they're
joking.
always
Well,
well. Okay,
I want to.
and I think
I
they're
want to ask you something, Andrew. What does the Bills ring a bell? And again, I know I just mentioned cold weather, not something you would like to play in, but what if the Bills end up doing something? Like,
what
what do you? And I know you don't know off the top of your
what
head, but
trade
even
pieces do they
trading,
have?
no, that's exactly what I was gonna ask. Like, I think it depends on trading because again, I don't know what the Bills will trade. I mean, they do not have the best. I guess you say depth to trade away. So yeah, now that's just I think the big issue.
I'm
Maybe they can trade their first, but that's something that they need, and I feel like that first can be used for a receiver like Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, someone that is fast and can actually run the hell out the ball. So I think it just depends what they do with their first round pick. And we'll see, obviously next week what they do. But I think that we can definitely say that the Bills or the Raiders are definitely up there for, one of the better chances.
I'm gonna go and put
didn't the
I'm gonna go and put the like the Chargers or the Steelers out there, teams that are kind of looking for a new like who've been kind of like growing gradually, but kind of need that like one extra spark to get going. And
I
especially
like
with
that.
the new,
I can see
especially with the
Chargers.
new coach Jim
I like
Harbaugh,
Chargers a
that
lot.
he would fit good with the
Yeah.
Chargers. And I think for the Steelers, they're obviously looking for some high level receivers to test Russell Wilson
Well,
and Justin Fields with. So
I think the thing is, knowing Harbaugh, he is very, he does things unexpectedly, in my opinion. I think he just does something. He will do things that's not expected at all. So I think that is definitely something that can happen. I think that the Chargers are, again, another destination that could be, rumored out there. But I think it just matters on what will they trade? And wait, Andrew, what was the other team you had mentioned besides the Chargers?
Steelers.
Okay, yeah, that is a good team. That is another good mention. But I think top three, maybe. I mean, maybe we can all agree on this. And Dylan, I don't want to hate on your Chiefs pick, but I think we can all agree that maybe the Raiders, the Bills, and the Chargers are definitely top three. What do you guys think?
Yeah, don't go ahead if you. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think that
thing just cut out.
I just. Yeah, it's all right. I think the main issue with the Bills is trade piece, and I think the Chargers, like Harbaugh has been, what happened in the Keenan Allen thing? He's traded away
Mike
some.
Williams leaving, plus Oxen Eckler.
I think
Yeah,
that sets
but-
up.
It's
I
not
think that
him,
sets up a
it's more
trade
the
like
GM.
this.
The only issue I find.
It probably does.
Actually, wait. You know what though? And the good thing about all things that we mentioned, they're all in the AFC. So another thing is, trading not to a division rival is good, and that's something that, again, I want to just, kind of like an example. It's kind of what the Bears didn't want to do. They didn't want to trade something to a division opponent rival. So I think trading away from
And
your actual division is perfect.
And Vince, if you're taking in your weather
it's pretty
factor
good.
account,
No,
staying
I
in
will.
California. He's staying in California with the Chargers. So
Okay,
I
if you want to
don't
go
think he has
sunny
the
weather, that's it. Raiders and Chargers. That's it. I think that we can say that's top two.
Well,
We can say that's top two.
Vince, does
Yeah.
he really have an option? If he's gonna get traded, where like the Niners are gonna ship him to wherever they want, wherever they get the best deal. If it's Bills all the way in the cold Buffalo, or if it's LA back into the Chargers, like
Well-
you really can't pick as a player. This
But
is not signing with the team.
Well,
This is
hold on.
almost saying-
Well, out of where I think you would get the best offer from, especially a team like the 49ers, look, I don't think the 49ers really need anyone out of Brandon Ayuk. I think losing him is going to be like, whatever. They can always end up drafting someone with the 32nd pick or 31st pick in the draft. They can end up getting someone like Xavier Worthy or whoever receiver, Keon Coleman, whoever's available. So, again, losing him is not an issue. Again, I think the issue for the 49ers will be what are they looking to trade away? And I think, what are they going to get out of this? I mean,
guys,
who has the best package?
Guys, I think we're missing something. Do the 49ers even want to trade him away right now?
I mean,
I'm confused.
well,
I mean,
that-
We just know Ayuk doesn't want to be
him
there.
unfollowing the 49ers.
No, well,
Him
that.
unfollowing
Well,
the
I mean,
49ers
again,
is
I'm gonna say this
49ers
again.
have to
This
trade
is. I know, but it makes tension. I mean, same thing happened with Stephon Diggs. So I want to bring this out because it could happen, but I think it just really depends. I don't know. I honestly think we would have to touch on this
Definitely,
some
but I think
today
that he
because
was the wide receiver.
this is
one
a
this entire
huge-
year, so.
yeah, no, I get that.
So, yeah, I think we can table that discussion, but I think that we came up with a pretty solid Top three. And again, I'm not going to hate on Dylan's pick because at this point, anyone can put in an offer for a guy like Brandon Ayuk. Especially,
I mean, no, I definitely agree with that.
Brandon Ayuk made the Chiefs' life hard last year. So,
No, I
keep in
agree with
mind
that.
that I'm
There's
pretty sure
no.
the Tyreek Hill trade they may have got some couple draft picks out of the Tyreek Hill trade. So don't and plus any other like targets that the Niners want from the Chiefs. I really think that the Chiefs are willing to give up some of their pieces, plus their draft picks from Tyreek Hill, to get a
Now,
star receiver that will be on
again,
their team for a long time.
look, I get what you mean. Again, with the Chiefs, I'm not gonna mention weather here. I'm gonna mention who they have at the receiving core right now. Look, they have a rookie rugby star who, again, Louis Rees-Zamme, he's phenomenal. We've seen his highlights. Me and Andrew have talked about him the last couple of weeks, and he's a fast runner. He's aggressive, and he has shown that he can be a receiver in the NFL. And I like him, but I don't know. Again, Rashee Rice has his issues. I don't want to really talk about going into depth with that, but again, say Rashee Rice is not there next season, what are they going to do? Again, trading is another possibility for Brandon Ayuk, and again, that's a great possibility. So basically, right now you have the rugby star, and who else do they have? I mean, I don't really know off the top of my head.
They have McCall.
They need a receiver though. I think that's a point though.
Of course. Yeah, that's what I'm
no,
saying.
that's definitely a point. That's definitely a point. But I just think if Rashee Rice
can make,
if Rashee Rice doesn't end up going, it doesn't end up, with all his issues, I think that there shouldn't be a reason why you wouldn't, there shouldn't be a reason to trade for Brandon Ayuk.
Also, one thing I want to point out
is not here. If Rashee Rice was not you go.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out: Brandon
Ayuk this year.
Brandon Ayuk next year makes $14 million, which would be the end of his contract, and he is a player option in 2025. So that's again also.
It could also be a sign and trade.
Yeah,
it could be a sign and trade type thing, like play one more year in the Niners and then sign and trade, or give the deal, or give the contract to someone else who can pay it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, again, I think we came up with a perfect big three, top three for this discussion. I think we can definitely discuss this when, again, when it gets rumored. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, NFL. The Eagles will play the Packers in Brazil for the season opener, which will be on a Friday, and this is going to be interesting to see this early new Eagles team, this early new Packers team, two teams that made a lot of big moves in the offseason. So I think this was a good pick by the NFL to make this.
Yeah, Andrew, we've talked about this just a couple of weeks ago. It's great that the NFL is going all around the country, or not country, the world. I just find it so fascinating that, countries like Brazil, Germany, England, they all want to learn about our sport, and I tremendously love that, the fact that they're doing that and that we are starting to love their sport, soccer. So again, that's just huge. I'm excited to see what happens on that Friday.
Yeah, that's great. It's gonna be a fun game, fun environment. Brazil fans are gonna come out, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm just really curious what they're gonna like. I don't know where they're gonna play. Do you guys know about? I mean, I don't think you guys would know.
I was about to look that up.
Okay, well, perfect.
Probably one of just the Brazil football stadiums. Whatever. I'm not really.
Well, the problem is Brazil. The thing about Brazil is that, example for soccer, they don't really play a lot of times. They don't play a lot, like when example like CONCACAF, or like whenever they're playing their international matches, they don't really play in Brazil because Brazil doesn't have the best of stadiums though. So
I found it actually is a really nice stadium that they're playing in.
Oh, it is? They have a nice stadium?
The Corinthians Stadium, which was built for the 2014 World Cup and then used in the 2016 Olympics, and it has a seating capacity of 47,000.
Oh, that's obvious. Yeah,
it's like brand new.
Oh, then that's perfect.
10 years old.
Yeah, I mean, you have to feel like if you want to get an NFL game, NFL is going to make sure you have a nice stadium.
And it's like hybrid grass turf field, so it's not like a terrible mix because they had to play soccer on it. So
like MetLife.
Yeah, it looks really nice though. Like one side of the stand is like more open, so light comes in. It looks really cool. I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Next up, there's gonna be new uniforms coming soon, and
Wait, what's
there's
going
a lot
on?
we want to talk.
Wait, what's going on? I'm getting a call. Wait, hold on. Hold on,
Oh.
hold on. I'm getting a call from
Oh.
someone. Wait, hold on. Let's
I
see.
think I know who you're getting.
I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call from someone. Who is this? Is this who I think it is?
It's Jack Talks Jets in the building here, and I heard you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, Jack. So, new uniforms are coming to the NFL next season. What do you think the Jets are gonna get, and like, what do you think is gonna be their next uniform?
Obviously, I think it's pretty obvious right now. I think it's going to be the throwback unis. I hope the Jets do include a black uniform in there, and I think it's going to do pretty good. I think this one will last longer than 5 years, and I think their legacy whites are going to be a key part in this uniform.
Again, doing this just to lose to the Dolphins. Well, I really appreciate that, Jack. We love having you on, and actually, you just made history for the first time in sports coverage podcast history. 4 guests are on the podcast, so thank you for joining history with us, Jack. We really appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
All right, well, we'll catch you later.
All right, see you.
Bye. Wow,
All right.
amazing.
So, daily Jack interlude. So Dylan, you're also a Jets fan. So these uniforms are gonna probably drop in 2 days on the 15th. What do you think? Do you agree with Jack's picks as a Jets fan?
Yeah, I actually my favorite jerseys like currently every year when I like go into Madden pick my jerseys. It's always the blackout one.
Hold on, wait.
I think
Did
that's-
I just hear that? Wait, hold on. Did I just hear something? You're a Jets fan? Oh, ooh, no. We're gonna have some issues. Buddy. Man, Andrew, you should have let me know before this.
Well,
You should have let me know.
you're a Dolphins fan. You've gone through the struggles.
Yeah,
Vince,
we've been through.
That's what I
Vince,
was
you
saying.
have it. Vince, you have it good enough. Let's not rip on him too hard right now.
Yeah, what?
As
we'll
I
let it
was
slide.
saying, I
You're
think the
just
black
mad that
unis-
Tyreek Hill. You're just mad that Tyreek Hill didn't want to go to the Jets. You know he loves Miami. What can I say?
You seem to be the one upset here, Vince.
Yeah, because I don't like Jets fans. I only like Jack because I like his energy.
Well, the black jerseys, they provide it on the green turf, the MetLife, like on the night games. Nice. You went to one this season against the Chiefs. They're really nice because it's a different atmosphere in MetLife, and I just like the black unis. And then when they opened up the start of the season,
Can we just hear something? Because again, you're supposedly a Jets fan. Can we hear your Jets sucks? Can we hear that real quick? We can.
Jets.
That's not the energy. Hold on. I'm gonna call him back. We need. This is how it's supposed to go.
God.
That's how it's supposed to go. This is how it's supposed to go. This is the real
Let's hear it.
Jets.
He's not gonna say sucks. He knows
Come on.
the real one.
Come on, pick up. Hey Jack.
What's up, everybody? It's Jack Talks Jets.
All right, Jack. Hold on. So supposedly the kid that we have on, or Dylan. Sorry for not saying his name. Dylan on the other side of our screen here is a Jets fan, and he's not giving any energy. So can we hear your Jets real quick?
All right, here it is. As a passionate Jets fan, we gotta do this right well.
Suck. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jack. Bye.
All right, I already hung up when I said suck.
Oh, okay. Nice. Anyway.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that type of energy.
Anyway, but no, I agree actually with the black unis, and I hope they do come out with them. Dylan,
Yeah.
Vince, if you could put your bias aside real quick, just what do you?
No,
actually
I
think
will.
about
I
those
will.
jerseys?
No, I actually I like the throwbacks. Well, they look a little bit trashy. That green is ugly. Nothing compared to the Kelly Greens with the Eagles. But again, I don't know. As much as I'm not gonna say I dislike them. I think they're okay, and I think they're better. But to go as your primary uniform, I don't know if I really agree with it. But that's just me.
Well, a primary
And so
uniform
these are
is
what
the full
these are
green with
these
the
are what they're
road
gonna
ones
these are
with
what
the
they're
full
gonna look
whites.
like. So that's I think that's what they're gonna look like. So that's probably a possibility. They don't look bad, a whole lot.
I won't
I
even
like the
lie.
black.
Even as a Jets fan, they kind of look like rip-off. They look like rip-off Philly. I won't even lie.
I mean, these are nice though. These are cool.
Those are the ones that they ran out on the Bills.
Yeah, yeah,
game
yeah.
one.
No, yeah, yeah. No, I mean, no, I like those. I like those. I think that was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I think I agree. You said they look like Philly. Both those look like Philly jerseys to me.
Oh my God, Philly's going through a downhill right now. I don't even want to speak about it. We can talk about Philly in a couple of episodes. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna rant about. I'm gonna. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna kind of speed through these next couple ones because we got to move on from NFL.
From the
But
NFL in
Browns
general.
dropping 417, Lions 418, Broncos 422, and Texans 422.
I'm excited for those Broncos. I just want to say this. I'm excited for those Broncos. They're gonna be some mountains. That's gonna be fire.
I'm excited for that.
Dylan, the favorite out of
I'm
those
excited for the Texans.
few. Texans, yeah, same.
So I mean, out of
I'll
prediction
be
wise,
jazzed, but I'm looking forward. Looking forward to
What-
the Texans because they have a lot of incoming hype this season with other players, and I think that I know Jersey.
oh yeah, we said that.
Really
Yeah.
good.
I
But
totally agree with that. Wait, Andrew, but what do you think is gonna be? What do you think will be your favorite if you had to just predict?
Texans. I agree with
Okay.
Texans.
Yeah. That's perfect. All right.
Yeah.
But I'm personally gonna go Broncos.
Next up, we're going to NCAA basketball, and Purdue versus UConn was on Monday, and the Huskies made history being the first team since the 06-07 Florida Gators. You really wanted me to say that, didn't you, Vince?
Come on,
Since
Gators.
the 06-07
Come
Florida
on.
Gators go back to back. So, you had to put that up. Wow, we got a costume change here, folks.
well, he wasn't
It's
even
about
he wasn't even alive at this time. He living in the past right now. How about the Florida Gators this year? First round into Colorado off the game.
We don't talk about it. Yo, I don't want to talk about Colorado. I don't want to talk about Colorado.
Oh,
Don't-
so just so you know, Dylan, I just want to fill.
going to
I
waste.
just want to fill in a bit on Vince's relationship with Colorado. At the beginning of the football season,
All right. Well,
he potentially
I
likes them
was
better
I was
than
glazing.
Florida. Yeah,
I was glazing. Okay, I was glazing. All right. Sure.
It was a little much there.
I love Travis Hunter and I love Shorter Sanders. So it's just. Can we roll back the tape? If we can edit this, roll back the tape.
You're putting a lot of pressure on me right now, Vince.
No. No. It's true. It's gonna be perfect.
I will. I will. I'll try to. Anyway, yeah.
I do
So
think that this UConn Huskies team's
Well, look, I don't know. I just
Wait,
Colorado.
let's let Dylan talk real quick. I just want to hear his thoughts on the game.
it was probably one of it seems like this was one of the better runs that I've ever been witnessing since my love for college basketball started.
Not better than the
There's not a
Gators.
single game other than Alabama. Not a single game other than Alabama where this game was really close coming down the wire. I heard a fact that before the Alabama game, through the Elite Eight, that at one point in the game, UConn had a 30-point lead. That's unbelievable. Even as a 1 seed, you're playing against the best of the best teams in the nation in March, where the crazy upsets happen, and then you just easily go by these teams. And even against Purdue, was coming in 7-4-4 center, shooting some of the best percentages from three, and UConn just quickly, not quickly, but slow and steadily throughout the game, just kept increasing their lead until Edey couldn't do more than his 40 points. It's just one of the better runs that I've witnessed, and they deserve this two-peat, and I can see them going for a three-peat.
I don't know about losing Donovan Clingan. But anyway, I want to ask you a question. Who do you think had a better
Cam
run?
Spencer and Tristan Newton.
Yeah. Who do you think had the better run though? And I know I know you know my answer already, but if you had to say who had the better run, the Gators in 06-07 or the UConn Huskies?
Think about this very carefully before you say anything, Dylan.
Think about it.
I
Because
can
you say something, it's
be a
over.
little Blazer and say the Florida Gators had the better run. But personally,
Yeah.
did the Florida
What?
Gators beat teams? Did the Florida Gators beat teams by 30 points every game?
Did
the Florida
beat
Gators
the who?
beat the Naismith Player of the Year in the championship game?
I
Did
don't
the Florida
care.
Gators have almost half the starting lineup from the year before leave? I'm not sure. That's something you have to fact check me on.
You have a
But
good-
I mean, Cam Spencer, Rutgers legend transfers after 1 year, goes to UConn, averages 13, 14 points. Star in the tournament game or in the championship game. Donovan Clingan. The jump from his freshman year to his sophomore year was incredible. He was a good player in freshman year, but in the jump that he made, he went from probably not going to the draft in his sophomore year to being a top a lottery pick, guaranteed almost. Then you also have Tristan Newton, a transfer.
I just want to ask you guys something since, we're all talking about this right now. Where do you guys think Zach Edey ends up in the draft? Whether it's the first round or, one of the later rounds. What do you guys think?
I'd say they're a really, really good team who almost wins the championship or wins the championship, takes him in the late first just to try to improve the roster, or someone in the second round. Think about it. He is the player of the year.
He played in Europe. And guess what? Jokic was developed in Europe. Europe is different from Purdue basketball. I don't know, man. Your ball knowledge.
Why don't you take a chance on him? I don't understand.
Because Europe is more developed. I mean, we hear this constantly that Europe basketball is a lot more developed. It's a lot better than the NBA. Doncic has said it. Jokic has said it. Everyone has said it that has played European ball.
Vince.
They are better developed players, and I don't think Zach Edey is capable enough to be anywhere in the NBA.
Vince.
Yeah.
Rebounds equals more points. Who can get rebounds? The guy who's 7'4" and massive.
If he gets drafted, I swear to God.
It doesn't hurt to take a chance on the Naismith player.
All right, hold on.
Most dominant player in college basketball in recent time.
Time out. If he gets drafted, we'll fast forward this in the summer. If he gets drafted June, whenever the drafted, June 26th, I will pie my face. Andrew, actually, you can have the honors. You can pie me in the face. Fair deal? If he gets drafted. In the first round, because you guys are glazing him. In the first round. If he gets drafted in the first round, you can pie me in the face.
Drafted at all. You're saying he's not going to get drafted at all. If he
gets
drafted at all.
Let's say first round.
No, you said he's not getting drafted at all.
All right, first and second round, third round. Do that.
Fine.
That's fine. That's basically a draft.
There's only 2 rounds.
Theo, shake my hand. Shake my hand to the camera. Shake my hand to the camera. All right, but
there's only 2 rounds, but yeah.
Oh, 2 rounds. Okay, well, yeah, sure. He's not gonna
No ball knowledge. No.
I don't care.
The beef is real.
Oh my God, Dylan. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
The beef. This is crazy.
I didn't start it.
Dylan.
I don't claim on starting it.
Bro.
Anyway.
I thought I had beef with Jared. You're on a whole nother level, bro. Whole nother level.
We were talking about Clingan, and he recently declared for the NBA draft. So if we're talking about where he's going to get drafted, because he is going to get drafted, Vince, and I know you're not going to disagree on this one.
Who, Donovan Clingan?
Where is he getting drafted?
Of course he's getting drafted. I love Donovan Clingan. I think he is.
Lottery.
Oh yeah. Again, hello. Obviously, it's a lottery pick. I think it just depends where. I would say top 5.
There's no oddities for this. He's not a shooter.
Okay. I would say top 5.
No.
I would say top 5. Let's go. Let's say it right now. Top 5.
He's not okay. He's not a dominant.
Is he?
He's really good.
Is he better than Alex Sarr?
He's great at defense. No. Is he better than Rob Dillingham? No. He can't shoot
Rob
the ball.
Rob Dillingham is not even. Oh my God, Rob Dillingham is not even like a top 7 pick. Come on, Donovan Clingan.
Rob Dillingham is top 4 by far. Do people really need a big man who cannot shoot the ball?
Yes.
No.
Bro, Shaq. Donovan Clingan is so.
Then what's the point of not getting Edey?
I don't know.
Tell me what's the point of getting Edey. If Edey and Clingan do the same thing.
Because Edey doesn't know how to play basketball.
Clingan is more skilled.
Edey is gonna end up being.
What's the point of taking Clingan?
Edey's gonna end up serving me at diners in a couple of years. All right. He's not good at basketball. Andrew, when I said this last episode, when we were talking about Zach Edey, what did you think of what I said?
I don't know. I'm gonna still hold up the fact that you say you take a risk on it at that point, because he's 7'4",
Okay, well, I don't know.
and he scored
Whatever.
33 points in the March Madness finals.
Anyway, besides Donovan Clingan, and we know he's going to be drafted somewhat high, Alex Sarr, I think we can all agree he's going number one.
Number 1 or number 2, 100%. Probably number 1. Almost
say
certain
number one.
number 1.
And I'm just going to say this right now, if the Spurs get
No.
the number 1 pick, it's going to be lethal. The Eiffel Tower brothers, they're going to be insane. Oh my god.
So who would you rather have? This is the question for you, or Vince, or Andrew. Would you rather have Trae Young running the pick and roll with Wemby, or Alex Sarr and Wemby?
Alex Sarr. I think I don't know. I think Alex. They already made graphics about it. Alex Sarr is definitely. I know that the lottery hasn't come out, and I don't know. Do you know when the Andrew? By any chance, can you research it? When the lottery
Yes, I'll
is?
research it. You guys keep arguing about whatever you're about to argue about.
It's 2 weeks before. It's like 2 weeks before the draft.
2 weeks, not 2 weeks. It's like no, it's got to be a lot earlier.
Sunday, May 12th.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
what I thought.
I think it's a
May
month
12th. Wow, that's way
Yeah,
earlier.
it's exactly. Never.
I did not expect that.
Hey, ball knowledge. Where's that at?
All right. Okay.
What was I looking for? Oh, the graphic.
But like, think about it. Trae Young, he averages 12 assists on a really bad Hawks team. Imagine just Wemby setting a screen, Trae Young doing his magic and just chucking up like.
What makes you?
That's something Wemby just doesn't have this year.
What makes you say that Trae Young and Wemby are going to be teammates? Or are you just setting an example?
No. It's just been like always like a thought. I'm just saying.
Okay.
What would you rather have? And you
What
say
would I rather
Alex
have?
Sarr and Wemby.
Would I rather have
say
two
I'd
big
say-
men that are dominant and both can speak the French language and can dominate in the National Basketball Association and are both developed by amazing French coaches?
I would still say Trae.
I'm just
You
saying.
can't-
Okay?
Yeah, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. I agree. I respect it.
I don't know. Really having a tough time here. Really am.
I think we need to listen to each other's thoughts more instead of yelling. Anyway,
Let's see.
next Rob Dillingham. So
I agree, Andrew.
anyway, Rob Dillingham. So I don't know. I agree with what you said about Alex Sarr. I don't know about where Dillingham is going to land. What do you think, Dylan?
Well, yeah, Dylan, what do you think?
If I were me, like, I really just depends on what the lottery teams are.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what?
Are dominant. Like,
I agree. I think
if
it
it's like
definitely
a team
matters.
that needs a guard,
Yeah.
he can go up to top 5. If it's a team that doesn't need a guard, he could fall to top 10. Like it just you can't tell until May. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. And I think that Donovan Clingan and Alex Sarr, in my opinion, I think we can kind of say that they're, again, top 5, maybe top 6. Just depends. Again, I don't know who. Again, we gotta wait for the lottery, but I don't really want to say anything yet about Rob Dillingham. I like him. Again, he's a freshman. Don't know how he's gonna be coming to the NBA. He seems pretty dominant, and the same thing goes for Jared McCain. But I don't really want to say something just yet.
All right, last one we're going to talk about.
Speaking of Jared McCain,
I'm 2 days into college, and I'm 3 lectures behind. There's this guy, last name college. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. What do you think?
he's a stud. Honestly, he's a stud.
Yeah,
He's
I
one
like
of
him.
the better players.
Yeah, he's like
showed
the
up
Caleb
when-
Williams
showed
with
up
painting
when
his nails.
the
Yeah, I
entire
like him.
Duke team didn't. Exactly.
Yeah.
When the whole
we get one-
Duke team didn't show up, he was the only one who did.
Can we get one of his dances up? Oh, man. Because Jared McCain, I love him.
Yeah.
Can we get
I think that
Do the
he
one with his teammates walking behind him.
Yeah.
His dancing is amazing. So,
But now here's the question. Last week, Vince, we were talking about college and how
and Bronny James, I guess you could say.
1 year eligibility, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. Is the development
The
of 1 year in
development,
college enough?
We said this. We were talking about Nick Saban not liking. That's again another reason why and I know 2 different sports, but still, it goes for the whole collegiate world, sports world. Teams and teams are not being able to develop players because of this, and I guess they want to go out and live their full dream of going to the NBA, and I don't disagree with that, but I think that you should be able to play in the college for at least maybe 3 years. Wait 3 years. Maybe wait. No, not well. Maybe 3 years, 2 years. See what happens. I don't know if leaving freshman year is the right move. I don't personally. I don't like Bronny James leaving after 1 year. I don't think that should have happened.
The other
But
thing,
for example, but for Rob Dillingham and Jared McCain, it makes sense because they're actually good at basketball. No offense to Bronny James, I just think that they're better. And Dylan, maybe you can actually agree with me on something that both of them are better than Bronny James.
Bronny James is terrible. He's one of the worst.
Finally, hold on. Can we get a cheer and can we get a clapping in the chat? Can this work? How do I get this going? Finally, something we agreed on. All right, I like that.
Yeah,
I just think Bronny James is just. I don't know. I don't know if LeBron's like peer pressuring or something, but like it's just the worst decision he's gonna make in his career.
Here's the question: with players leaving this early, does that get rid of dynasties that could happen in does that remove the chance of dynasties forming in college?
Well, I wouldn't really say there's dynasties getting formed in college in general. Yeah, transfers. It's not really like you come into the collegiate world and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna join." I mean, I guess you could say hey, we can make this an example, like in women's basketball, how Hanley Van Lith went to LSU and formed I guess you could say super team with Angel Reese and I forgot her name, Flage. I mean, look, I think they had a good team. Flage Johnson, yeah. She's a hell of a rapper. I don't know. You guys gotta check her music out. Anyway, I don't know. I guess you could say, and I get what you're saying, Andrew, but I don't know if super teams. I don't think it really affects it because we see it with Duke. Also, Filipowski also going to the draft this year. So again, I guess they're losing a lot of guys, and I actually don't know if Jeremy Roach. I don't know if he left. Also, one of Duke's players. So Duke, we can already say. Well,
no, there's Mitchell.
That's well. That actually wait. I'm gonna forget what I said before. Duke is actually gonna have a phenomenal team in the next couple of years. I just remembered they're getting the Boozer twins, who I actually was watching. Andrew, if you remember what I had posted on our Instagram story at the American Dream Mall. It was Columbus versus Grayson, I think it was, in the high school national championship. So, the 2 Boozer twins, they're going to Duke, and I believe Cooper Flagg. They're gonna have that trio is gonna be lethal. I think it just really depends. And to be honest, if Jared McCain was to stay at Duke, they would be a super team. So forget what I said. I guess you could say, transfers are another big thing about this, but yeah.
Shout out to Rutgers. I know you don't want to agree with me on this,
bro.
But
are you really comparing?
They're not gonna be. They're gonna. I'm gonna say they're gonna be a one and done. As long as no injuries happen, Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper are gonna be one and done.
All right, but you're comparing whoever random you're talking about to Cooper Flagg.
Dylan Harper is number 2. Dylan Harper is number 2. They're easily comparable.
I don't. Okay, all right. Well, I don't care.
People. Dylan Harper was the co-MVP in the McDonald's All-American. Cooper Flagg.
Well, he's gonna end up like Bronny James. Horrible because he's leaving to.
The guy from New Jersey.
especially for
Dylan-
basketball. For basketball,
because he
come on.
realizes that this is
Dylan Harper's
is a
brother,
chance
Ron
for-
Harper Jr. I won't.
I think we're
won't
getting
lie.
we're getting
Don't
ahead
know
of
where Ace
ourselves.
Bill's
We're getting
from.
ahead of ourselves.
Vince. You need to realize that Dylan Harper.
You know what?
is
Time
an-
out. No, let's end this discussion, and we'll bring back Dylan. Hold on, Dylan. We'll bring you back. When the hell does the season start? When does the college basketball season start?
Wait, but Vince,
November.
We'll bring you back. We'll bring you back in October. All right.
Vince, you need to realize that Dylan Harper is as good as Cooper Flag.
Okay,
What-
yeah, maybe,
and
but
Ace
Cooper
Bill's
Flag is
football
on a
better.
whole nother level.
I'm telling
And
you right now.
you want to compare it to the Boozer Twins? Don't
No.
even. Don't start that.
But Boozer
The
Twins
Boozer
aren't.
Twins are way below Ace Billion.
I don't.
And the only
Okay,
reason you know
but-
why Dylan
alright,
Harper's coming,
uh,
his brother Ron Harper Jr. is a Rutgers legend,
I,
and
oh my
his
God.
dad, even though he played on Miami, his dad, they live in New Jersey, and his dad asked his son Dylan, if you could do us a favor and maybe stay in New Jersey. So it was like a more of like a mutual decision,
All right.
and there's a lot of relationship
I get.
workers
All right.
in
I
that.
get what you say. All right. What's the next topic? What's the next topic we got? I'm done. I'm
WNBA
done.
draft. We gotta get moving a bit. WNBA draft. We just who do you think is gonna be number one pick? Let's go through this quick. Just
Clark.
What are your thoughts?
Caitlin
Clark.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We're done there.
Not even a discussion.
Moving on to NBA.
Not that much. Oh, well, hold
Playoff
on.
race.
That's slow down a little bit. Let's have some fun with this. Because I know we're in here for a treat.
Are we doing NBA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So the playoff race coming down to the wire, and the Spurs beat the Nuggets by 1 point, making the race for the 1 seed a 3-way tie going into the final game. Crazy.
And this is two of the West teams are the most overrated teams I've ever thought of for a 1 seed ever. The Oklahoma City Thunder, such a young team, they're awesome in the regular season. They don't have that veteran presence that kind of the Nuggets have. Even the Timberwolves, right, who I still think are overrated. It's in like a 7-game series versus an inexperienced Warriors or like Lakers team. It's gonna come down to the wire. And you can quote me on this. If the Golden State Warriors play the Oklahoma City Thunder, I had the Warriors winning a 7-game series. I just think that.
Oh my God! You know what? Hold on. Time out. Again. Hold on. I gotta call someone else. All right. All right. Let's see if he will answer.
You
we
really
calling?
see, they're such a young team.
I'm calling my friend. I'm calling my friend who's a
so
Warriors
prone
fan.
for making mistakes.
I don't know. I hate the Warriors. I've said this since day one. I do not think they're good. And actually, I put this down below notes. They can't even make it above the 8th seed. They can only be an 8th seed below. So you think they're really going to be? They can win the Oklahoma City
Playing-
Thunder in a 7-game series?
Think about it, Vince.
Wait,
The
you
Oklahoma
said
City Thunder.
Wait. You said the Warriors would beat OKC?
That's what he
in a
just said.
7-game
Did he
series,
not?
This is. I'm saying myself.
I don't know.
The
So,
Oklahoma City
let-
Thunder. I've watched so many people.
I'm calling my Warriors fan for a reason because he would
They-
glaze with you.
They're not like they don't have that veteran presence in a 7-game series. I don't think most of the players on the team have never been to a playoff series or for a real playoff series. There may be one of these like random bench warmers, but the main core has not been to a playoff series. Think about playing a team who's like won 4 championships with multiple 3 Hall of Famers on the team. You really think that they can easily get by the Warriors? The Warriors have beaten them or barely lost them this season, and just with their veteran presence, you don't count out Steph Curry in the playoffs versus a team that with an average age of like 22 years. Like it's I know it's a really hot take, but It's what I really think can happen. And I don't even think the Warriors are going to get there because they're not going to win 2 games in a row. But I'm just saying, the Oklahoma City Thunder are very overrated for being a 1 seed. They just had a really good run to start the season, and like now they're playing well, but they're like their age is just too young to really handle the pressure in the playoffs.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
well, look. I think that the Oklahoma City Thunder are obviously better than the Warriors, and I think you can agree with me on that. But again, like you said, overrated. What makes you think that they're overrated? And I know you were kind of stating your opinion, but like, what is it? They're a young team. They've came out of nowhere, and they've shown a lot of improvement over the last couple of years. So, in my opinion, it seems like they deserve to be in this, and they deserve to be like an underdog and kind of underrated villain arc, a villain story. And I think that they shouldn't be criticized as overrated. This and blah 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 blah. That's just my opinion. And again, like saying a 7-game series. What makes you think that the Warriors can win?
What makes you think the Warriors can win is that say that I mean like under the lights, like under the pressure, when like all the expectations, none of the expectations gonna be the Warriors or any playing team that comes out. It's all gonna be on this young Oklahoma City Thunder 2 seed, 1 seed, 3 seed, whatever they get. They're such a good team right now that all the expectations are on them. All these young stars are gonna have all these like people like talking to them, all these like Twitter nerds and all this. All those sneaky Warriors teams with their veteran experience, their star Hall of Famers are going to come out and they're going to prove to you why they're Hall of Famers. They're going to prove to you why they should be in the playoffs. Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be like, well, we didn't expect this. We're like 23 years old. We don't know what's going to happen. Like we don't know what to how to handle
Draymond will probably be ejected by then. Let's just see. God knows. Klay Thompson's. You can keep ranting.
Look at Klay Thompson's numbers since he was benched by Steve Kerr. He's playing better. He's playing like he's the pressure on Klay is like released. They have found stars in Kuminga. They found stars in
That's your Klay Thompson. You think that's gonna show up big time in the playoffs? There's no way.
You really think some like Chet Holmgren, who stepped on LeBron's ankle and out for an entire season, is going to show up in the playoffs too? You really think that Shai Gilgeous? I think the only player that's going to show up is Shai.
Well,
Jalen Williams.
You know what? I'll be right back.
One of the best players in one of the best sophomores in the league. Where is bro going?
Anyway, let's move through some more NBA. So, the Sixers have won 7 in a row with Embiid, and the race for the play-in is coming down for the wire. They could currently have the 5 through 8 seed. The Knicks and Bucks are going to be fighting. You
are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when times are gray. Yeah, this is who will be winning in the playoffs. LeBron, Bon James, LeBron. All right. If anyone's winning, it's my precious forehead king, LeBron. I love you, LeBron.
He's not making out of the play-in.
We'll see about that.
Anyway, let's talk about your Knicks, Dylan, because the Knicks and the Bucks are going to be fighting for the 2 seed tomorrow. So,
it's the 2 seed? Oh, God. What happened? What? Wait, what? I went to the Knicks Heat game last year in the playoffs, and they were horrendous. What? How did they make it? Have I missed something? What did they do in a year?
Jalen Brunson became top 5 for MVP, second all NBA. OG Anunoby picked up all NBA.
Oh, God, quit it with OG Anunoby. He's always hurt.
What are you a fan of? What are you a fan of? Lakers, right? Lakers. No,
I'm not a Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan. I just love LeBron. I'm a Heat fan. I love LeBron.
Miami Heat.
You are.
Miami Heat are barely gonna make. They're gonna barely make it out of the play-in.
What happened last year? Oh my God, yo, we sent you home when you were supposed to play the Bucks.
Dylan, you're doing this to yourself.
We gave you an extra chance. We gave you an extra chance to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 1995. O.J. Simpson had more. Oh my God. OJ Simpson had more recognition
It's a
during the
different
NBA
team.
Finals than you guys did, and guess what? We had more during our finals run, so I don't want to hear it. Hold on, let me just find something.
Come on, you guys, you had a great run last year, but it's not gonna be the same this year.
Let me just see something.
Yeah.
Wait.
You had a great
I'm
run
just
last
gonna
year. I'll give it to the Heat.
I'm gonna
the
just
NBA
Hold on, wait, hold on.
and the Knicks have acquired
Hold on, let's just wait. Let's hold on.
OG and no
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors in exchange for RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. And it was funny if you looked on
Dylan, you think that was a good trade?
Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett's Twitter, they found out they were traded the same moment we were. I think one of them just said what happened. So it's kind of and it did not
Anyway, I basically said that this trade was good. I totally regret my decision. I think he just too injury prone. He's not hurt too much.
When we had
since
Randall
joining the
and
Knicks.
Anunoby fully healthy, when Randall
Julius
and Anunoby were
Randle.
fully
Oh,
healthy,
whatever
we
happened
were
to
the best
Julius
team.
Randle?
When
Oh my god.
he got a season-ending injury.
My
We were the best
precious
team
king
in the league.
LeBron Bon
We were
James.
14
My glorious king LeBron Bon traded him for a reason. He was not good on the Lakers for a reason. If he can't play with LeBron Bon, he's not a good player. That's why he's always getting hurt and that no.
We were 14-2 in the best team in the league. Don't count us out in the playoffs. I'm not counting out the Heat.
All right.
Jimmy
I
Butler
won't
makes
count out
runs
the
all
Knicks. I won't
time.
count out the Knicks. All right.
It's
I won't count out the Knicks.
It's
Respect,
gonna be a good
respect.
play. It's gonna be a good playoff run.
We'll meet you in the Eastern Conference Finals.
anyway, that'll be fun. So Giannis goes down with an Achilles injury and he's out for the rest of the season, so he won't be playing in the Knicks Bucks matchup, but the playoffs are going to be probable for him. So big game, and Bucks playing without Giannis. So we'll see how that goes. And lastly, Drew Holiday gets a 5-year,
Bucks are-
$130 million extension with the Celtics.
Sure.
Cool.
He deserves it.
Real
Even though
quick,
he's
one
32.
thing in the NHL we
34.
want to talk about. The Coyotes players were told that after their game, I believe in Colorado, they will be traveling to Salt Lake City to visit facilities in Utah that could act as a potential moving spot for
Andrew, was it
the
official?
franchise.
Was it official that they officially made it their new home?
It's not official yet. They're going to tour the facilities.
Well, again, with that comes that they are going to be rebranding also. So the iconic Coyotes logos that were made in the 90s, they're going to be rebranding. I don't know if you had saw that. So it's actually kind of insane. Yeah, it's so I don't know how to I mean, I don't know. I don't really have like an opinion on this. It's sad seeing teams. It's same thing's kind of happening with the
But
with
none
the
of this is
Athletics.
confirmed
But
yet. We don't, because they also still have that proposition to build the new stadium.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I just thought about the other day, and I had asked someone, why don't they just play with the Suns in their same arena? Doesn't that make any sense to you? I mean, it would make some sense to me.
The Suns just probably have an agreement
It's
with
kind
the
of-
leaseholder that just won't
No.
work in that kind of way. Dylan, I know you don't watch hockey a lot, but what do you think? We've seen the Athletics move, and now we're potentially seeing the Coyotes move as well. Just
What?
what do you think
My
about both
question
these situations,
is
kind of in general?
why Salt Lake City? Is it because they don't want to like join two teams in Vegas, like the Vegas Knights? Or, like why Salt Lake City? What's so
I
special?
think
I
Salt
think
Lake
that's a
Just
that's
go-
a,
Yeah, I
that's a
think it's
nice.
a good place. I think Salt Lake
I
City's been
mean,
building
the
for
weather.
any-
It's no, that's perfect. I think they deserve it. They have the Jazz.
Is it?
Now they have
Oh, like I'm
That's-
saying,
they-
are they gonna be
MLS
called the
will have
Salt
the
Lake City Coyotes? I'm
no.
confused.
Yeah,
What's
they're
their team?
rebranding. So that means they're rebranding. So we don't know officially. Again, it's not official. We don't
Also,
know
the
if
other
they're-
question
well,
is it going to be Salt Lake City, or like Utah? That's another question.
it's gonna
That's
be
what
Utah.
I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. I would.
It's gonna be
if
it's gonna
Utah
be Utah.
Coyotes.
No.
Yeah, that's
Think about
better.
it.
That's
Well,
better.
I mean,
Why
it won't be
would
the Coyotes either way.
Is it? But isn't the MLS team like Real Salt Lake? or something?
but still, like, think about it. The Jazz, Utah Jazz, they play in Salt Lake City. So
But the Jazz.
you know what I'm curious?
Yeah, I was confused about that. I didn't.
Yeah, no, but you know what I do find it kind of fascinating? What will they do with, again, their touring facilities, whatever? Do you think that they will play with the Jazz? Again, I don't know. Sharing stadiums is a whole different thing, but I don't
I
know
think
if there's
is
really an
that not
issue
the-
to build another
Is
stadium.
that not the facilities that they're touring?
That may be. It may be. I don't know exactly, but that could be.
How many
Okay.
stadiums can they build in Salt Lake City?
Can't be a lot, to be honest.
It's a good question. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting one. Always sad to see this type of thing happen, especially we just saw the Athletics last week as well. We're actually moving on to MLB. So Dylan, I just want to hear your thoughts on the Athletics move real quick as well, because obviously you
I
weren't
think
on for that.
I know you guys think it's like a sad move and all that. It's the best decision for the
Oh,
franchise.
wait. Andrew, I don't actually remember. Well, I don't remember what I said. I think it was a good move. I totally agree with you. Dylan, this deserves another
100%.
one.
I said
Another
it's
one of
good,
these.
but it's sad.
Another one of these. I'm so happy that me and Dylan are actually agreeing on stuff.
I
Thank
said
you.
it's good, but it's sad. It's obviously something that shouldn't.
No, yeah, but I feel like Vegas deserves another team. Vegas deserves their teams. They have a great. They're hosting,
Andrew, you showed
an
me
event
the
right now,
leaks,
UFC.
the
So
pictures.
But they're going to They're going to Sacramento. What are they going to do in
Yeah,
Sacramento for 3 years?
I take that for 3 years and then move to Las Vegas is one of the biggest cities in the country.
Okay, fine,
so,
fine. Athletics, good for the money, good for fans, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But they didn't need to make a move to Sacramento for 3 years. They could have easily stayed in a.
So you rather stay in a horrendous stadium that even your broadcasters from your team say it's horrible, that they couldn't broadcast because there's a possum in their broadcast booth. So I'm just gonna say that right now.
But I'm saying they could have. Weren't they going to do. Yeah, I guess you're right, actually.
Well, hold on,
I just
Dylan,
think-
can I ask you, wait, are you a Mets fan? Dylan, are you a Mets fan?
No, Yankees.
Okay, all right.
Yankees.
Respect.
Yankees. Anyway, let's go through the MLB stuff. So, Yuli Gurriel, who was, I think he played for the Marlins last year. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, he did. I actually kind of
Yeah.
miss him.
So he signed a minor
really
league
does.
deal with the Braves after not getting signed this offseason to a major
Oh.
league squad.
was a
Hold on.
minor-
Speaking
oh,
about
was
the
it minor
Marlins.
league
Speaking
deal?
about the Marlins, we beat the Braves today. Let's go. Fins up, baby.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
the
Anyway,
The
Braves.
Braves are down bad after losing 16-4 to the Mets, and now to the Marlins.
yeah.
I don't talk about it. It's
That's
all
not
Jeter's
good for them.
fault. It's all Jeter's fault.
He blames Jeter for the
I
downfall
hate
of
Derek
the
Jeter.
Marlins. This is a common
I mean,
conversation we have.
I love him. I love Derek.
Anyway.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, never mind.
Anyway, Chris Bryant exited the game today with a back injury. It was reported officially as back stiffness, so we assume that will only be a day-to-day thing. The number one
I miss
prospect
him.
in baseball, Jackson Holliday, has been called up to the MLB. He got his first RBI in his first game. And Jackson Holliday, Orioles are scary. They really are.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
they're
sorry,
not.
Andrew,
No,
but
they're not.
he did not look good in that first game. I don't watch
They
baseball
are
as
not
much as I
scary
used to.
at all.
I saw that first game on MLB Network. He did not look as good as I thought he would.
No, I mean, yeah, obviously, same. Everyone thought he would hit 5 bombs in his debut.
No, I thought he would at least get a. Would he even get a hit?
Does he have a hit yet?
He had an RBI. He didn't even get a hit. He had an RBI. That's.
Wait,
I don't know,
does that-
Andrew. Your baseball takes. I don't know what's going on. What's going on, Andrew?
I
What's
didn't
going
say. I never said Jackson
isn't it
Holliday was
maybe-
good. I said he's the number one prospect.
on? I don't know. There's some glaze going on even behind the scenes. There's some glaze.
I don't think the Orioles are scary. They're really a young
Yeah,
team.
no, I
and they
agree.
have a
I don't agree.
lot of
Well, I
athletic
think
talent
them and
ahead
the
of
Yankees
Jackson
are the best
Holliday.
teams. They're the
Update:
only
Jackson
teams-
Holliday doesn't have a hit yet.
Yeah, okay, and they played a whole series against the
He
Red
hit a
Sox.
ribby? What, like a ground?
In 11 at bats,
ground out
one
ribby?
RBI.
What was
It
it?
was a ground out. It was fielder's choice.
I don't know.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, send it back down to AAA. He
The
doesn't.
hitters
deserve
did
it.
all the work, and then
Anyway, next up, Carlos Correa is placed on the 10-day IL with an oblique strain, and that is why the Yankees did not sign him.
Who?
We're so smart.
Correa?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are
Exactly,
very
Andrew.
smart.
Yankees.
Uh,
Brian Cashman. on
Earlier
top.
today, the Mets may have had their City Connect hat leaked, and I think it's cool.
If we can pull it up on this edit,
I
yeah,
th-
no, it actually looks very nice.
I think it's never something the Yankees would do because heritage, history. We talked about this last week.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. But the purple looks beautiful. I'm really curious what the full uniform's gonna look like.
I think it's
Obviously,
going to
we
be an
find
all
out.
black. I think it's going to be black.
No, I know, no. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just think like the purple, like I guess you could say like kind of like this jersey where the purple will be like kind of around here in a way. But yeah, no, it's gonna be
In
some
there.
nice jersey.
So are
The
they?
hat already looks good, and I'm excited.
My question is, are they not
Yeah.
going to include any orange? I love the hat. If I was not a Yankees fan, I would probably buy the hat. But are they not
Where
going to include any orange in these jerseys? Like
where
No,
was
add
they
this?
won't. They won't.
Oh, here it is. No, there. Oh wait, you're right. There's an orange. It looks
Oh,
like it's
there
gonna be.
is.
No, there isn't. Oh, you know what's cool? I just realized something. This part on the inside of the hat, if you can see it, I think that's for the subway. Because if you know, like on like the subway,
Oh yeah, the
maps,
colors actually makes yeah, that makes sense.
the subway maps, it's like the four train.
I don't know. I don't. I'm kind of
It's
curious.
like the
Well, what we saw is that they kind of kept their original logo on the actual hat. So I'm not gonna think that they're gonna do like a different
Here,
logo
this
for
is
it.
this is the hat. In case.
I'm already gonna say this right now. They're probably gonna be my favorite City Connects. I like that they added the bridge, which they did in their.
I
in their
believe
league.
that's the Queensboro Bridge, but I'll double check.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
cool. They wait. Let me see because they posted that on their social media.
That is
Second.
the Queensboro Bridge. No, it didn't get posted. Mets. The Mets
I think-
didn't.
Oh, but it was this. It was like the if you know, you know.
It
It
was
was
a
like the
leak, I
bridge.
think. Yeah, so that is the Queensboro Bridge.
dude.
Okay, then yeah.
I think this is gonna be up there with some of my favorite ones. Some of my favorite ones. I like the Padres one, obviously. I like the logo for the Mariners one. It's like the upside down trident thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that.
That one.
Good take. Good
That's
take.
up
Yeah.
there with me.
Yeah, for sure. I like
But I
that.
think the
And then,
uniform
yeah,
itself is kind
Where's
of.
the Yankees?
Nah. Hold on, Andrew. Ah, man. There's no way. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you don't like the Mariners? I think they're.
No,
they're
I'm
good.
just saying they could have done better. Every team could have done better with their City Connects.
Oh, hold on. Hold.
No, Dodgers could have done better. Theirs is terrible.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
yeah,
yeah,
we
obviously.
we said this last week. Yeah. All right. Thank
the
you.
Braves, the
Dylan.
Braves one is just a throwback jersey. The Guardians one looks like okay.
I think we could say the
Baltimore,
White Sox.
Honestly,
the
these are
Baltimore
perfect.
one, the
These-
Baltimore one is just
these-
an all black.
Hot take. Do you guys actually like the Padres? Do you guys like the Padres ones? They're nice. I
Love
like
them.
the pink. I like
Love
the
the
cyan.
colorway.
Yeah, love them.
I think they're
Love
good.
them.
I think.
Their
What do you
hats
think
are
about
nice.
the
love the
Rangers?
colorway.
I think the Rangers ones
I
are
like 'em.
terrible.
What? You? Oh well.
The all blue pants don't.
How can
look
you
right.
not like this?
Which one?
Which
I
one,
know
Dylan?
it's Soto in one, but these are perfect. These are perfect.
No, I like them.
Literally.
I like them, but
They have
but
Oh
here's
yeah,
the
no,
que-
those are definitely my favorite.
but I don't like the Rangers one. They look like plain.
I actually haven't seen
They
them
look
yet.
kind of weird.
Oh, they're
No,
they're
I mean
terrible.
I kind of agree with you, but
What about Brew Crew?
it has heritage.
What about the Brew
Oh,
Crew
I
jerseys?
no, I don't like them.
You don't like those? I
Brewers
think those
have
are
one?
one of the better ones.
The better, if we're gonna say better ones, I guess you could say White Sox, Marlins. I'm not gonna be biased here. Marlins, yes. Will be the Mets, Padres.
What do you think
What
about
else could we throw in
Washington?
there?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
Washington are
love
good.
the
Washington are
Washington-
good.
the Blos-
Oh,
the
Washington
Blossom
are
ones.
good.
they're
I forgot the
retiring
Blossom
them
is
this year.
beautiful.
After
Blossom
this year,
ones
they're
are
done.
Wait, why?
What?
That's so much
Why?
heritage to the city.
Those
I
are
know.
I literally
perfect.
wrote an essay on how good
They're
those
perfect.
the blossoms were. Wait, what?
Anyway.
No.
Oh, you know what some of the other bad ones are? Pittsburgh, the PGH.
Oh yeah, no, those are.
I haven't seen these.
Ooh.
The
What do you
Braves
think
Those are
about
nice.
Cincy?
awful,
I
in
feel
my
like
opinion.
Cincy was a little overhyped, but they're not bad.
No, they're good. Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Ellie De La Cruz celebration. You know the one I'm talking about, like that. When he gets
Yeah.
to third base.
They were a
Yeah,
little
no,
overhyped.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No, I like them, Andrew. I
Space
think
City,
they're good.
the Space City ones are kind of cool.
Oh no, these are perfect.
Horrible.
Space City are awesome. I love. What? No, I love the Space City ones.
The Wrigley.
Okay,
think
ones
it's
how
are
about
just-
this? How about this? How about this? How about this? We should make an alternate like clip or episode strictly debating about these and like
Yeah.
put them in order from ranking.
Wait,
this
wait,
would be perfect.
Wait, there's just a couple more I want to
That's
talk
so
about.
perfect.
No. We can continue with this discussion, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that's
okay,
a perfect
okay.
idea.
So-
Perfect idea.
The other ones we're missing. Cubs, I think, are a little. I like the colors. I like the baby blue that they did for like the flag, but they're also a little plain. I feel like.
I think the hat's kind of perfect in my opinion. It's very simple, but
And it has like the flag and stuff. I hate.
You know what? Wait.
The Cardinals.
I wanna ask you
Or
something.
not the Cardinals. I hate the Diamondbacks ones.
What? Oh, I forgot about
No,
those.
I
Okay,
love the
finish it.
Diamondback ones. That color is just, I love the color. The tan, cream color.
Oh, you think those are bad? No way,
these
Andrew.
are
No
these
way.
are awesome.
I mean, we can all agree the Dodgers are the
Those are
worst, right?
nice. Okay, yeah, we can agree on that.
Dodgers doors.
Okay, but there's no way, Andrew, you don't like that Cincy one. That's
don't know.
nice.
No, I didn't
You know
say
what
I
I think?
didn't like the
You know,
Cincy one.
well,
I said
no,
they
no,
were a
no,
little
no.
overhyped. I said they were a little overhyped.
Well, you know what I think they could have done better? See the font, how the black's inside? Maybe they would have done
Yeah.
that. Maybe like whiter,
Yeah.
and then oh shit, getting a call. But if you can do that, the inside white and then the outer
Yeah.
maybe like a red font, which they
So-
kind of did, but at
so-
the same time, you know.
Dylan, I got yelled at
Yeah.
last week for saying I liked the Colorado ones.
Yeah,
Rockies,
no.
they have one?
Yeah,
It's the mountain
exactly.
ones.
They have one. Thank you, Dylan. You know
Well,
what, Dylan?
because no
I
one
love
watches
you.
the
Oh,
Rockies
Dylan.
anyway.
Dylan,
This looks like-
Dylan,
This looks like
that's horrible. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you like those. Don't tell me you like those, Dylan.
No, these are nasty. And what if they're
Okay,
their
I
hat
love
doesn't
you.
even match.
All right, that.
Their hat
Hey,
doesn't even match
hey,
their jersey.
Andrew, that's a third. I love you to our third guest that's been with me. I love you, Dylan.
Okay, wait.
This
Here's
hat
the
does not match the jersey.
Here's the last
Exactly. Thank you.
Here's the last
oh
one.
my, I love you, Dylan.
last week the Phillies got officially announced. Dylan, what do you think?
Okay, well,
Um,
again. Oh, yeah, you can go first, Dylan.
they don't really match them at all. But I love the hat. Hat's awesome, and the font on the jersey, I like it a lot.
Here's the question.
Well, hold
Why
on, wait, Andrew. Let's keep our thoughts again for our Philly episode coming up soon. But wait, if you want to say, you can say your thoughts now.
I'm
You
gonna
can your
say
thoughts now.
I'm gonna say 3 words. Actually, 4 words.
Okay. Okay.
Why
go ahead.
aren't they red?
That's what I'm saying.
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
completely
I'm
agree.
gonna keep my discussion for our guest in a couple of episodes. But again, I don't hate them. I think Philly's going through a downfall right now, especially with Allen Iverson's statue. Again, we can talk about Philly. We can talk about Philly a different episode. Anyway.
Next up, Otani ties Hideki Matsui for most home runs by a Japanese player. That's not a surprise. Stanton has now hit a home run against every MLB team with his homer against the Marlins last Wednesday. Spencer Strider is out for the season. We talked about it last week. He was visiting a doctor in Texas, and he learned that he will be missing the remainder of the season. I think he had surgery, I believe.
This is terrible. Feel bad. Feel so
yeah, I
bad
do.
for him and the Braves organization.
But the Braves are on a downfall.
Well, I don't know. I think the Braves, personally, well, they are on downfall. Again, fins up. Let's go Dolphins.
Yeah.
All right, not Dolphins. Oh shoot. Marlins. See, I'm more of a Yankees fan than you know what. Hold on, let's get this going. Hold on, wait, can I? This is gonna be a hassle, but let me see if I can get this going.
What is going on here?
I've never done this in the history of our podcast, but if I can somehow
Getting a room tour.
room tour. Yeah, this is a nice room, isn't it? I got Aaron Judge right there. So yes, I am a confirmed Yankees fan.
Oh, hey, wait.
but I don't. But
I
I
do
hate
too.
Jeter. Oh no, is that Saquon Barkley?
Where?
Oh, I forgot to take that. I forgot to take that down. I forgot to take that. Oh shoot, I forgot to take that down. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
saying
sorry.
in my room. I was like, no.
Oh no. Look at that over there. Look at that over. Oh, I forgot to take that
Oops.
down. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. All right.
Anyway,
All right.
Framber Valdez has been placed on the 10-day IL with elbow inflammation. Trevor Story has surgery to repair his dislocated shoulder and is expected recovery time 6 months. And
6
just
months.
some oh yeah, I hate the Red Sox, but terrible
Yeah.
injury. Some standing updates. Yankees have the best.
Oh, we
the
don't
best record
care.
at 12-3. You just showed us Aaron Judge. They have the best. They have the best record in the MLB at 12-3.
All right. Time out.
Little bad shout out to Aaron Boone for benching Oswaldo Cabrera. I don't know what was
Yeah,
going
Oswaldo
on.
And then,
Cabrera.
and then he
Oswaldo
hits
Cabrera.
a home run.
And then RBI double in the second game. Like,
Hold on,
seriously,
Dylan.
Aaron Boone needs to-
Dylan. Can we all agree on something? Andrew's a D1 Glazer for the Yankees. We can all agree on that.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
Everyone I know can say
Oh,
that. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. Everyone I know
That
I've
can
is
say
known
that.
you for 3 years, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I love the Yankees."
No,
I'm not ready for Philly camp. The alarm clock's gonna be, there it goes. See ya. That's gonna be the alarm clock.
Bet. All right.
No.
Andrew, make that your alarm clock right now.
No, I just gave him an idea. Oh no, I'm cooked.
No, mine is my alarm clock is wait, hold on. Let me think of one of the better ones.
There it goes.
No. I need to think of
Sing
one
some
of the
time, come
John
on.
Sterling
Oh god.
calls.
Even worse.
You
Oh
actually
no.
have a Yankee. You actually have a Yankees one as your alarm
You
clock.
actually
No, I
do?
don't.
No way.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
I thought that was
I don't. What's one of the good ones? Hold on.
The WB Mason strikeout thing.
You mean
Wait, what
Jason-
is your
You mean
wait?
PC
What is your
Richards's
alarm
son?
clock?
PC Richardson's son. Yeah.
Wait, what is your alarm clock? Can you actually play? This is the first time we're not talking
Beep,
about anything
beep,
other than sports.
beep, beep.
No, time out. This is the first time we're talking about something that's not sports.
My
All
alarm clock.
that's how about this? Let's all play our alarm clocks, and let's do it on a scale 1 to 10.
Hold
I'll
on,
play
ready?
mine first.
Mine's. I need to set mine for 11. I don't have an alarm right now. Hold up.
Oh,
I have an Alexa.
another room tour. I like that basketball.
It's time by Rutgers. You're not gonna want me to glaze right
No,
now.
okay, all right. Oh well, okay. All right, well I'll go first because I have the honor of.
No, I got it. Mine's
Oh,
ready.
okay. Oh, sorry.
Wait, hold on. All right, ready? Ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to change my Bluetooth so that this doesn't connect here. Hold on. Okay, ready?
Mine's gonna go off. Mine's gonna go off 11:23.
Ready?
Yeah.
Deep left, it is high, it is far, it
No,
is
no.
gone! Number 62 to set
Save
the
me. Save
American
me.
League record. Aaron Judge hits his 62nd.
What the sigma's that?
So what the hell are we doing?
So
That's my alarm
Uh,
clock. Don't hate on it.
all right. So wait, can I just get my alarm clock? Okay, I gotta set the timer real quick.
It's a
Hold
good
on, wait.
alarm. Trust me.
Let me see if I can find it.
Just
What the?
Aaron Judge
No,
hits
just
his
I
62nd.
Oh no! It's gotta be that one.
Swung on. There it goes. Deep left, it is high, it is far,
Oh,
it
no.
is gone.
Okay.
Hold on, can I just play mine real quick?
It's gonna be like Florida wins the 2006.
No, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. It's this one. The greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when we say Miami, we're talking Super Bowl, cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins *1. Alright, I'll quit it. I'm
Yeah. So I've
I'd
learned the
fall-
song.
I'd fall right back asleep if that was not my alarm clock.
Anyway.
Alright, dude. Alright. Andrew,
Anyway.
wait, hold on, Andrew, I'm a little doomed. Please don't tell me you're gonna have deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
No,
Don't tell me that's that alarm
I
clock.
swear, no. My actual alarm is
No,
is-
wait. Oh, you're lying right now. So you're lying.
Yeah. My actual alarm.
Wow.
Hold on. This is my actual alarm.
Looks like Dylan's getting comfy for bed. I know it's 11:30, but you don't gotta see your PJs though, bro. They're cutting.
It's
Oh,
not me.
All right. Are you ready? Hold on, I gotta find.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm done.
no.
Ah,
Nah.
I'm done.
How do you
I'm
not?
kidding.
How do you?
I'm done.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Well, this is
All
our
right, let's
first
table
segment.
this
That's
discussion.
not sports.
Let's table
Alright,
this
that-
discussion. I'm gonna quickly
That's
go
not
through.
sports.
We're like really running out of time, so I'm gonna quickly go through the Champions
No.
League
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Let's go.
So it's quarterfinals. Leg 1 is done. Real Madrid versus Man City ended in a draw at 3. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich ended in a draw at 2. PSG versus Barcelona ended 2-3 in favor of Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund
Dortmund?
ended 2-1 in favor of Madrid.
Yeah.
Leg
Hold on, wait,
2.
can we just?
What is happening? What? Leg 2 for the Real Madrid and Arsenal games will be on Wednesday at 3, and leg 2 for the other two games will be Tuesday at 3. In the UEFA Europa League, leg 1 finished Atalanta versus Liverpool 3-0. not in favor of Liverpool. That's sad. AC Milan versus AS Roma.
Look how
Ended,
bad
0-1 in
Liverpool
favor of
is.
Roma.
Look how bad they have to end up in the
Benfica versus
UE
Marseille ended 2-1 in favor
UEL,
of
bro.
Benfica. And Leverkusen, who is yet to lose a game this entire year in any competition, won 2-0 versus West Ham. All leg twos are on Thursday at 3 for the Europa League. And Golf Masters is going on right now. Scotty
Hold on. Time out.
-7 has a 1-stroke lead. What?
Time out. Who do you guys think wins UCL? So I'm just curious. Who do you guys think wins Champions League? And we can definitely bring this discussion up when July
Real
comes.
Madrid.
Real. Be it.
PSG.
Okay, you're right. As much as I'm wearing the badge right now, they're not winning. If anyone's winning,
I don't follow soccer.
if anyone's winning, it's Man City, baby. As much as I hate them,
if they win, I will. I don't know what I'll do actually.
I spoke a challenge. Let's do it.
What
Ice
bucket challenge.
Fine.
team my
Yeah.
glorious king on?
Al Nassr.
You are my. Wait, can you
All right,
sing
that's-
"You Are My Sunshine" for us, please, Dylan? Wait, please, can you sing it for us?
Another episode that's soon to come. Like in
Alright,
October.
Okay,
fine.
well, I'll sing for you. You are my sunshine. I'm so sorry.
And with
It's too
that,
late
we're
for
going to
this.
end the episode with the fast fact, as we always do. We have 2 fast facts this week. LSU versus South Carolina had more viewers than the men's finals of UConn versus Purdue, and I'm going to say it was a more exciting game. So that makes sense. And lastly, Destroying or Donald De La Haye is out for the rest of the UFL season after
I just
making
wanna
a
touch on
tackle
this.
where he
Oh.
broke his shoulder. Or
Hey,
Yeah, he's
give him
actually
credit.
strong, right?
He broke it. Give him credit, man. He went in there for that tackle. He's an aggressive athlete. Even though you might think of him as a fragile kicker, he's an aggressive athlete. You've seen him, since his high school career, his college career. He's a good damn athlete, and I'm excited to see his comeback to the UFL eventually.
I actually never knew
So-
his name was Donna De La Haye.
Yeah, me
You're
neither.
a fake fan.
All
I'm a
right.
D1 Glazers. What can I say?
Any final words before we go? Because it is late.
This is
and
definitely
an hour
this
and
is
a
definitely
half.
one of my favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite episodes. I'm getting calls of where I am. I'm not supposed to be on this episode for that long, but again, I just want to say thank you, Dylan, for hopping on this episode. I love having you. Obviously you took care of my place just a couple months ago, so I really appreciate you. But yeah, we hope to have you
Thanks for
on.
having me.
We hope to have you on. Look, we hope to have you on at least maybe around like summertime or something. But we love having you. I truly mean it. It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, guys.
And
Thanks,
obviously,
Andrew.
we
Thanks
will
again.
put our beef aside for now, and say that was a great episode. And I agree. We always love having you, and great to hear your interest, your takes. No matter.
Hold
how
on, wait.
Vince hates
Before we end the episode, we just hit some huge milestones. So not only is this the longest episode, but we did something impossible. We had 4 guests on the episode today. Jack joined us. So that's 2 milestones we broke today. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that to me is amazing.
Well, yeah, and yeah. As always, thank you, Dylan. I guess good luck to your Knicks. We'll see how
Oh, yeah.
that goes.
Hey,
That's
Dylan, we would love to have you in one of our clips. If you can, listen, if you ever want to say something about the Knicks on our podcast, come on and make a clip. I would definitely defend my defend your debate. So just let us know.
Knicks over Miami Heat every day.
All right.
All right, let's end it there. Thank you, everyone, so
We'll see
much for
about that.
listening
We'll
to the
see about that. We'll
36th
see about
episode of
that.
the
We'll
Sports
see
Coverage Podcast. My name is Andrew, and as always, I'm alongside my co-host Vince. Again, thank you so much to our guest Dylan for his 3rd time on the podcast. And as always, like the video here on YouTube and subscribe. And we have audio only on Spotify, announcements and exclusive clips on the Instagram. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening, and we will see you next week.